The sight of what used to be Mohammed's home brings back painful memories. This is where 3 members of his family died in an airstrike.
All of a sudden I heard the air raid. The house was hit by a rocket. It was totally destroyed. Shelling continued. I rushed to my family home where I saw my mother. She told us our house was hit. My father, my brother and sister were killed. Their bodies were torn into small pieces. The house was reduced to ashes. If you look at it now, you'd never think a house once stood there.
Not many people can afford a house in Hadja. Many here are displaced from the war and live in wooden structures which barely protect them from the elements. This village is close to the Saudi border, where fighting between pro-government forces and Houthi rebels continues. It's the same area where an airstrike at a refugee camp killed more than 40 people.
The fighter jet targeted my neighbour's home. He was a fisherman. He came home with a small catch, not even worth $2. He asked his son to go get some water. He started to prepare some breakfast for his children, but they were taken by surprise. The house was shelled by a warplane about 7:30 or 8 in the morning. By the time we came, the house was destroyed. It was reduced to ashes. We couldn't even find a trace of their bodies.
It's not a unique story, as the Saudi-led coalition has continued to target Houthi rebels since 2015. And many of more than 10,000 victims of the war have been civilians. As more words are used to describe a man-made crisis which has resulted in the world's worst cholera outbreak, malnutrition and famine-like conditions, many Yemenis have already lost all of what little they had. Osama bin Javaid, Al Jazeera.